But it's much better now.
Oh, it's fine. I'll put it here.
I remember.
I won't complain.
Thank you.
Wait, make sure you don't park next door. Oh, there, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I remember.
I'm not complaining.
This one is free. This resource is free. I remember.
Yeah, careful. So you get a wonder board, and depending on the side that you get, you'll get different structures on it. And each one has a general theme.
Yeah. No, wait for that. I'm just trying to see what I can remember.
You got the pyramids. Alexandria.
Which one I got? Olympia. With my statue here. Very appropriate.
Zeus.
I thought it was me. A statue of me. Jonathan Land.
Yeah,
Jonathan Mighty.
Okay, alright. This is your civilization. Whatever the appropriate civilization is. So you haven't built this wonder, this doesn't exist yet.
Okay, it doesn't exist.
When you want to build your wonder, this is what you build. So, you are... The results here is actually fairly straightforward once we go. I just want to go through the different types of things. Basically, it's a fixed turn go. So there are 3 ages that we go through. Every age is 6 turns. Okay, so everybody starts with 7 cards. You choose a card to build or to discard or whatever. And you pass the rest along. So everyone passes on. So everyone plays at the same time.
You get cards and you choose one and
you pass them on. Yeah. And everyone chooses one at the same time and then plays them at the same time. So when everyone's ready, everyone reveals and does the trading and buying or whatever. So that's 6 times, and then the next stage 6 times with the different sets of cards. Okay, and you build up, and then at the end we count the victory points. The person with the most points wins. Fairly straightforward. So there are several ways to get through. Where's the piece of paper that you sent me? There are 7 ways to get victory points, but they're all fairly straightforward. So the easiest is anything with this symbol and a number is victory points outright. So that will just add to your score. So this is worth 3 victory points. Okay? It's the simplest thing. Some things will be conditional. So this, for example, is a guild, which only comes in the last stage, where you get a victory point, and what this is per stage of the wonder that you have, that your neighbours have, and that either of your neighbours have. So the maximum points you can get from this is 9 if everyone does that at the end. So these are all counted at the end of the game.
Okay, this is layers
if you
of
have built this thing, okay? If you're not sure of it, I mean, I'll try and explain most of the symbols. If you're not sure, there's a reference for symbols here, but most of them are straightforward. So the first one that is counted is military conflicts. At the end of every age, so 1, 2, 3, you will compare your military strength with your neighbours. If you draw, neither of you get any tokens. If you lose, you get -1 per person you lose to. And if you win, you get, for the first stage, 1, for the second 3, for the third 5, and then those are victory points, so the +5 and the -1's offset. So if you win all of your military, you can get 18 points, but if you lose any, you get negative points. Okay?
You only compare with your neighbours.
But yeah.
Like,
throughout the game, the only person
Well, let's first explain. Compare what?
Compare a lot.
These symbols.
Okay, red symbols.
The red symbols.
So with your left and the right
but
person.
whenever you interact with anyone, the only people you will ever interact with are your left and your right neighbour. So you would only interact with Binhui and Betul. So, and that's also important for true. And no card will have anything other than left and right. So when you get military, the total count is just the strength of the military. So whoever has the most wins. If you have the same number, you draw, and you get little tokens. Corresponding to the victory. So this is the first age, the third age, and this is just a loss.
Sorry. He stepped on his token of his game. I will never do this to you. Step on.
That's your baby.
Never.
The next thing is money. So at the end of the game, every 3 gold is worth 1 victory point. So if you had
This 1 point. This
6
1 point.
gold, you'd get 2 points. But it rounds down, so that's still 2 because it's every set of 3. Okay.
This is 7.
My precious.
You obviously count the wanders on your board, so most people will have. If you build the stage with your wander, you'll get victory points. Those are counted up.
No, just
Just one side.
There are A side and B side.
Which one?
You could use that side. That's the one that I got
A.
out.
So
Because you are
we are
A,
supposed to
B,
start
and
with
A.
A or
It's just how I dealt it.
Random
It's
like
just
that.
it gives you 14
Yeah.
choices rather than just 7. They're very similar, but the A's are simpler.
Okay.
The civilization structures, which are the blue
use
ones.
A.
No,
Sometimes yellow cards.
Yeah, this B is fine.
Sometimes yellow cards will also give you conditional points. I don't have an example of that, but they look a bit like that. But they'll have some coloured card with the number of victory points, if you're not sure on the symbol. Something like this, where you've got a gold and a victory
Yellow.
point. And that's basically at the end of the game, you get that many victory points for how many yellow cards you get, and that much gold when you play the card.
Who played this before?
I
Do
played.
you know?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
played
yeah,
once.
yeah.
The rule, like,
Yes, but
there's lots to
Sure.
actually know, but when you're playing it, it all kind of fits together.
yeah.
So, when you have your hand of 7 cards, you can build based on the resource costs, and if you have those resources available. Now, everybody starts with 1 resource. The 2 resources, which is described in your top corner,
You have glass.
What
You have
is that?
this loom or something.
fabric, just
Okay.
Yeah.
material. Okay.
Plus.
There's 2 types of resource. There's basic resources and kind of special resources. The basic resources are brown in a circle, so like
brown.
these, and I'll show you those.
Okay.
And the grey resources, the special resources, are in octagons and are grey. Okay?
Those are 3 special.
So I already
So
start
what
with
is
1
tree
resource.
thing?
I'll explain that once. That's
Yeah.
part of it. Okay. So when you play your cards, you will pay the cost. Some cards don't have a cost. The cost is always in the top left corner. Okay. Here, if you played this card,
You need a 1.
you'd need to
A
use
brick.
1 brick. Okay.
One brick, okay.
And the only person at the moment who has brick is Mina. Okay. But you can also play resource buildings.
You just
So
have
when
it.
you play,
don't
and
need
then
pen.
once that's done, because it has no resource cost, that just counts as your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Then later on, you can use stone to build other buildings, and you build up. And there are 4 types of basic resources. Okay.
You don't need to have
Multiple.
No,
multiple.
you can have multiple because some things will require. So, for
Several.
example, this requires 2
Two.
stone to build.
Mhm.
You can
So
have 2.
it's beneficial to have multiple at the
Well,
same
explain something that a big mistake I made for the play when I played it with you guys, because I thought, okay, I got 1 stone, and I will spend this stone, so I'll get many
Yeah,
stones,
okay.
many of
Yeah.
everything, because I'm
Once
going
you've
to.
built, so you're not building the resource. You're building a building that provides that resource. So you will always have this resource throughout
You
the
will
game.
have always
Oh.
1
The
stone.
stone pit will always give you stone each turn. The only thing is you can only use per building the number of symbols you have. So I have 1 stone. I can only use 1 stone to build a building. If I had 2,
Yeah.
say I had this as well, that means I could build something that's worth 2 stone. Okay, for example, my 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the other option is if either of your neighbours have the resource that you need, you can buy that resource from them for 2 gold.
For 2.
Okay, they don't lose that. You just give them the 2 gold and you have access to it. So
Okay.
it is no negative benefit
I
for
see.
them, for their neighbour. You just have to pay them 2 gold. So it's a good way in the game if you have resources.
Can
You'll
they
get money from
can,
people
can
buying
they
resources.
refuse?
No.
No.
Because
No,
there's no
they
way
do
for
not
them to-
lose anything.
They get 2 gold.
Yeah.
And
It's
you-
like
Maybe they don't want
Yeah,
you
yeah.
to win.
No, you can't
You can't
refuse.
reject because you.
Okay, let me explain again.
You're just helping them there.
Okay, so some will
Well-
require costs. This one requires you to pay 1 gold
To use this card.
to build the card.
To build a card.
Okay, this is always the building. That's the top corner. And once you have it, that's it. You have that.
You just need to pay 1 gold. That's
And anybody can buy any resource card that you have in this top corner. So they can buy this or these for 2 gold. Now, the yellow cards that you could say, that's
Sorry.
brown cards.
Sorry, may I ask just, so you pay just just once, just to get the
One
card.
to the bank.
Yeah.
To get
But
the
not every
card.
time that I
No,
use
no,
it.
No,
Okay.
because you're building the building that provides the resource.
Okay.
You're not buying the resource.
Okay.
You're building an excavation pit, or you're starting an excavation for 1 gold, which will give you both of those throughout the whole ages.
This
Well,
means you can use this
Betul,
card either for skill
I
or
remember
break.
that after his explanation, I did first
Well,
time.
maybe if you
I
shut
answered
up and
nothing, but
listen.
when we started to play, I
Yeah.
started to get
I
it.
just want to get okay.
It's always.
Yellow cards are kind of merchant cards. Most of the benefits will be gold based. This one just gives you 5 gold outright. Okay. Always the return on the card is in the middle. So cost is in the top left, return is in the middle. So you'll get that when you play it, just instantly. But that's a one-time only thing. So you play the card, you get 5 gold, and then you just have this card built. Okay. Once you build it, you always have it because some things will count the number of cards of certain colours. So
Close the inside.
the other examples are cards like this. So this is a trading post which allows you to buy any of the basic resources for only 1 gold from a neighbour, but specifically the neighbour on your right. There is another trading post that points the other way, which is the west trading post, which allows you to buy from. So I think there are maybe 3 in the game, but that just basically allows you to buy resources cheaper, which is good for you, slightly less bad for your neighbour. Okay.
Okay.
Could you?
Yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Okay.
So grey cards, you understand. Grey cards are mostly used for these,
Special.
like you know,
Signs.
you later on you build a palace or a temple or something, and there'll be more cost and there'll be more luxury. But you also use them to build science. Science is another way that's used to score. The green buildings are science. There are 3 symbols. At the end of the game, you count up the symbols, and based on the symbols that you have, you get a score. So the scoring is every matching symbol that you have, you get that number squared. But for every set of these 3 that you have, you get an additional 7.
An extra 7 points.
So 3, this 3 here, because it's 1 squared, 1 squared, 1 squared, plus the 7 is worth 10. If you had 2 of these and 3 of these, you get 9 plus 4 plus 1, which is
Plus
14,
7.
plus then the 7 because you only have 1 of these things. So it can be a good way to get scores, but they can be very expensive. So they require luxury resources to start with. Later
It's not just I pick the card. I need to buy I need to have this stuff here,
no,
right?
the
Top
top
left.
corner.
The top.
Top
Okay.
left.
Always
the top
you have to
corner.
pay the top corner, okay? But some buildings will let you build their kind of. If you've built something, a later building might be free for you because you're kind of building on that. So some buildings in the bottom right corner have another label, and that means that when you come to build this building, you don't have to pay the resource cost if you own this building. So the East Trading Post later on, in the second age, you'll come across the Forum,
You don't need to pay this.
and in the top left corner, you've got 2 bricks or trading posts. Okay.
Okay.
And basically, if you own the building that is listed here, you can build it without paying the resource cost. So
Good.
that I'd be able to pay, and this also then has its own. So this is just so you can keep an eye on the buildings that come, and it's a good way, especially with science. You get normally 2 possible buildings to build. You can build both of them. Normally, one is a later building of that science type. So the workshop will then allow you to build a laboratory for free. The apothecary will let you build a dispensary. You know, they follow on. But they'll also give you some other bonus. So the workshop lets you build an archery range, or the apothecary lets you build a stables. So here, you get both of these without having to pay these resource costs. For free, basically. Which means that resources aren't necessarily the only route to go in. Okay? So those are all the card types, these major colours, and then purple are special extra good victory point cards that only appear in the Age 3. There are only 8 of them.
One thing is you can't build the same buildings twice. If you like, you have
Don't
already
have
have the
repeated.
trading port. If you get another card the same, you can't build that.
Yeah, no 2 buildings are the same.
Yeah.
So just be careful if you get the
Yeah.
same bonus.
You won't
Think
get
about
enough
it,
points.
because if you make the mistake, it counts as a discount, which is worth 3 gold. Okay, so those are the types. During your turn, say you had So we'll start with 7. Okay, so say this is your hand to start. And you have any of those. What you do is you take a card that you want to build. Now, what I'm going to do is build this card. So I take that down, place it face down, then just pass the remaining cards to the person on my left.
Okay, you are gonna pick just one.
Just one. You pick one card, and they will pick one card from their hands. Everyone picks one card from their hand,
and
passes them on,
next.
and then when everyone's chosen a card, then you play it, do any, buying and trading.
So why, for example, why you choose this?
Okay, so everyone starts with 3 gold.
Yeah.
So you'll start with 3 money. And this allows me to use either stone or clay. Instead of just
one
stone and clay.
resource
So you're
actually
paying a
have
bit
two.
more, but it's a slightly better resource building.
Yeah.
It's good to start with the basic things because
It
that
doesn't
then...
mean you can use them both. You
Because-
can just use
Well,
one.
you can use either of them,
You
but
can
only
use
one
both.
per...
So for example,
building.
if
Because, okay, so of these actually I can build them. I can't build either of these two because I don't have this cost. Okay?
It's a 10 point. 10
But
victory
this is
point.
an instant action, so it makes sense to play it later in the game because there'll be more cards.
The later
So-
is more expensive.
Build this one. I need to spend 2
Stones.
Stones,
Yeah,
yeah.
2 stone. And you use, instead of playing a card, you have to use that card to represent it.
Any card, you just put it here. As long as you
Every
have
turn,
soul
the hand of cards has to go down by 1. So you pass on 5. If you pick up 5, you pass on 4. 3, 2. Now when you get to 2, instead of passing on the last one to the person, you choose to play one and you discard the other. So there's always going to be 6 discards at the end of each. So everybody will discard at least one card at the end.
Yeah.
You just have to. You can choose to discard both, and one of them you'll sell one and discard the other. But it just means that, so there's only 6. Yeah, just make sure I've got all the...
All the stages, right.
Something. Drop. Sorry guys, do you mind if I record we playing and I'll post on Facebook? Oops. Yeah, why is this guy here?
you post the whole game
You
on
too.
Facebook.
Huh?
Ah,
Oh,
YouTube.
Yeah, I'll post this game.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You too.
Stop.
Let me just give the lane card to Will.
Well, yeah, but you give me
Left card.
7 lame cards, I'm going to pick the best one, and then you're going to have 6 lame cards.
True. So I'll give to Binhui.
And then everyone will have, yeah. So, you gain money through being, trading your resources, or some cards will give you money.
And it's two to go to buy
Yeah.
these
one.
resources, right?
Yeah.
2 unless you have a trading post.
Okay. I don't have a trade.
So there
If
are
you have a trading post, you don't...
trading posts will allow you to build. That's the one that says you can build it for 1 gold, but based on the arrow that it's pointing. So the east trading post will allow you to buy 1 from Mina, but I still have to pay 2 for Jonathan's resources. If I had the west, it would be 1 from Jonathan's, but still 2. If I had both, then I'd buy 1 from each. But because there's 6 of us, it's unlikely you're going to manage to get both trading posts.
Sorry, I didn't enter this trade post.
It's just a card that allows you to buy a resource for 1 gold
Instead
2.
of 2, okay.
But it has a direction, so
Okay.
it's not any resource, it's only resources from...
This
That
direction for the
Yeah,
direction.
depending on which way it's
Uh-huh.
pointing.
The first
Okay.
round, we just
Okay.
get familiar with the cards and the rules, so no worries.
Okay, so everyone starts with 7 cards.
6 people.
Yeah, just...
We are 6 people, but I'm the only one who is a wonder. This is a wonder.
You are the 7th one now.
Yes. By myself.
It's a wonder how your wife can bear to look at you in the morning.
Here. See this statue. This is me. Okay. I choose the best one and
So,
So we are gonna choose one and then
just
give
put
it
the
to
rest
you.
face down to the next person, and when everyone's chosen, then we'll reveal. So you don't have to, it's no rush, it's not...
no rush. Okay. Good. I like this. No rush. What do you have?
If we choose a card that requires us to pay, are we gonna pay?
If you have to pay 1 gold, then you just pass them in and put it in the box. That goes out again. It doesn't go to
Right
anyone.
away, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there is a small number on the bottom.
Oh, if the number plus is just how many players to make sure that everyone's so there's the right number of cards in the game, but it's even. So it'll be up to 6+. If you see any 7 pluses, something's gone wrong.
I choose my
So
card.
if it is money, we can just give it now.
If you just play one that just gives you money instantly,
Yeah, you don't need to pay now.
then you'll get that instantly. Just
No,
wait until
wait
everyone's
until
done.
everybody to keep the card,
Okay.
and then
So you
just
pass
pass
on.
it to me. Okay.
So then
Don't
everyone
look
will
Reveal
now.
get
Don't look
their
now.
cards.
Don't look
Reveal the card. You just pick.
Yeah, you play your card.
Oh,
Okay, we play
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So-
you don't go to the bank.
Yeah, and you.
1 gold.
now. So 1 gold.
Try and
is
Pay
that.
1 gold.
You need to pay 1 gold. Yeah. Everybody choose the same. Okay. Except me.
Okay.
Alright.
And then now you pick up the cards that are on your right hand side.
The cards that you gave me.
Yeah.
so I pay 1 gold
That's
for
it, you
this.
pay
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
Just to build it. And
okay,
then
that's fine.
Yeah.
And then
if a
If-
building, if a building requires either of those resources,
okay.
you can use it. The only thing is just you can't use both of these resources at the same time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some, so in the next stage, there are some that have 2 of the same resource as a card, which allows you to build both. If it's got a slash in the middle,
Yeah.
it just means one or the other at a time. Okay. But yeah, so you could use, if you had 1 more of these, you could build that. Okay. But that it requires using a card, so you take your gun and put it under here
Yeah.
rather than playing it. So,
Alright. That's it.
okay.
I will.
So 5 gold for you.
So it means you can buy the resource, basic resource from her cheap.
And this card
No,
goes.
no, no,
Just
You
one.
built it because later on some
For
cards
one
will
gold.
give you
So it means
scores or
like
money
if
based
he
on
wants to
the
buy
items. You
this
built that
item
building.
with 4
Okay.
resources, just pay 1
1
each.
to me and
Otherwise, 2 from him.
But that doesn't affect you in your
Yeah.
buying. It's just
Okay,
Yeah.
because I have fabric, I choose
Yeah,
that
yes,
card.
that's-
That's
right.
Yeah, that's right.
just be wary. It's good to keep this revealed so you can see what you might be able to build for free.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
later you'll see when the steels come up at the dispensary, you can build those without paying the resource costs.
Yeah.
So
Okay, now
this is,
you're gonna
No.
choose 1 more.
yeah.
Yeah, we just keep going until you have 2 cards left, and then.
A guy was
I'm
working
not
and
sure what to do now.
yeah, we can ask Mina's advice.
Okay, yeah. So if I choose that one, what is going to happen?
This is basic resources. You see, if you want to build this one, that you need these resources, right? You see, you can only, this is 1, but you need 3.
Yeah, so,
So
I
you
do
can
that.
keep 1 if you want. But also, yeah, also if you want, you can keep this one as well. It's basic resource. It's great resource.
Yeah.
Later on, you can like build some other type of science. So
If you're
and
unsure,
this you
build
do
a
not have
resource.
this. You like this. You do not have this. You can't build this card because I have no glass. And oh, he has glass. If you want, you can buy glass from him and build this one. It depends on you. But I wouldn't bother to do that early on. But this means that if you want to get this is victory point. If you want to get this victory point, you need a stone. Do you have a? No, you
I
do
don't
not have
have.
stone, and I don't have. He doesn't have either, so you can't build this one.
So I can choose this.
This or this
this.
or this, you need to pay him 2 gold.
brick, but I can pay 2 to buy a brick.
Yeah, you can buy it from me.
Yeah, but did you only just play that, or did you have that before? Yeah. If you had that since the start, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
So
just
you
bought
just
it
give him
from
2.
you. You have just one?
2?
2, yeah.
Oh.
2 gold
2
for a
gold.
resource, and then so just give him 2, and that's
Okay,
it.
okay.
Thank you very much. Always good to make business with you.
So we are going to pick the fourth card.
If you keep buying from me, I will buy from you.
Okay.
Just tell me.
Okay.
Okay?
We can do business.
Pick the
Chinese
fourth one.
and Brazilian.
Yeah,
Do some business.
Yeah.
exactly. If it's good to me, it's good to you. Vice versa. How many cards more we still have?
3?
3.
Okay. Reveal.
Well, I have one
It's good
brick.
to stack up like that, just because when you're building lots of things.
I have one brick. I don't need to.
No, that's it. Well, yeah, you use the brick to build it.
Buy.
I've got Binhui. Bank.
Where is
5 gold.
Oh,
Ah, you already? We are already checking.
yeah, it's alright.
Sorry.
Moves on to.
So this is for Martin now. Later.
No, but if you wanted to buy a resource from
Yeah.
from him, it would only cost you 1.
Because you bought from me, I will buy from you. I'm buying this thing, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, so you need to buy some wood from
do
someone.
it from here. You bought from me, remember?
Yeah.
Good for you, good for me. And how do I know that? How do I sign that I have this?
You need to. Where's the card that you just took?
This one.
Put it under there.
Okay, okay.
It's just a resource. This is a resource.
Yeah.
The
So
special resource.
here-
What later on, if you want to build signs based on this resource, you can just build it.
Okay.
But so what I did, I didn't review the card.
Okay.
I bought wood from Binhui, and then I have 3 points. I will have 3 points at the end of the game.
And I did the same thing.
Do you have any wood before?
I had 1 wood, and I bought.
You bound one.
He gave me 2
Yeah,
gold
okay.
to get 1.
So get
Okay,
one, discard
I ch-
one, right?
I chose this one,
So what does this is army?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
yeah.
And-
He does.
and
yeah,
I have
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
So
Yeah,
that's
then you
no
get
problem
it.
with that.
Get one and then discard one.
Yeah. So pick one to play and discard the other. Is this your discard?
Yeah. And this is the last from the first
This
stage.
is the last from the first age.
Let's say if I need to start the age with this to use, or immediately I use.
No, well, it's,
Immediately.
if you do it now, that means that any time during the second or third age,
Okay.
you can use it.
Okay.
You needed to discard one. Yeah.
Okay.
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 So I'm doing the same.
So it's just point.
And
Yeah.
wait for your stone. So I can get a card for free.
You can just play a card for free, yeah, when you have it from your hand.
Okay.
It's just you don't pay the resource cost on it. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Second.
So now we
Military.
compare military victories. So we'll start with me. I have 1, Jonathan has 1, Mina has none. Which means I win 1
From Mina.
and Mina loses 1. Jonathan and I draw. Jonathan draws with both me and Binhui, so he receives nothing.
I draw with my neighbors.
Binhui
I was one.
draws with Jonathan, loses.
Minus one.
Minus 1 for you, plus 1 for you.
If I were you, I would not
You
do this.
also
I'm not doing
win
this
her.
anymore.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
So you got another 1 point. You got lose because we are
And
draw.
then because you
Yeah.
draw,
And
that's
they
fine.
have to
And
be
Mina
us.
drew and lost, so you should have a -1.
Before we start the second age, may I just go drink some water?
Okay.
Before we start.
Okay, is everyone following now? So the same age, the next age is pretty much the same thing, but things start to be more expensive. But you know, you can build them with your base things. Start.
Glasses. Glasses.
Okay. In a couple.
So for you,
How can you use this money to be?
that's just counted at the
At
end.
the end.
Yeah.
So at the moment you have 2 victory points. If you lose battles, you get a -1. But if you win your next ones, you'll get +3. The maximum you can get from your military is 18, because it's 10 + 6 + 2
Yeah.
for each age. And the worst you can do is -6 if you lose all your battles every age.
Just be careful. Do not build the same buildings. Same.
One time strawberry and you.
Hey, some use.
Oh yeah, these are the same buildings. Ah,
Strawberry. One time.
yeah, okay.
That's what I said over and over again.
So
Because these are the same, we have to recalculate that. So we'll count that as a discard and give you 3 gold. And that means that you drew with Binhui.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, that's something to definitely be careful of.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really good.
Three. So okay, I'll get.
So we'll count that as a
Discard it.
Oh yeah, that's the one you can.
Yeah.
Okay. And
But
it's as
you
if,
can
as if
also
you
sell it.
sold it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you can sell
the
it
card.
hard.
Yeah.
So we treat any duplicates
Yeah.
as if you were discarded.
If it's the first
Okay.
time you play, probably you didn't pay attention to this
No.
just because.
Take the thing out. Maybe he drew anything. The bean.
This thing.
Yes.
So yeah, that's something to be super careful of.
What?
Don't do
你要这个箱放哪啊？
Oh, bet you.
be careful about building the same building twice.
Okay.
So that's
He built the same buildings. This one
Ah,
twice.
the same. I
so
did
if you
the
accidentally
same
do that,
mistake.
we'll rectify any things and you will. It'll count as if you had sold it instead, which
Okay.
is you get 3 gold and it gets
3 gold.
discarded. Okay.
I did the same the
Yeah,
time
the
we
first
Yeah,
time
so
we
just be
always-
wary.
Yeah.
the first time I
And
did.
it- In the next thing, there are maybe more duplicates. It's just your best bet is just if you already have a symbol that does the same thing, check that they're not
Check.
named the same.
I need to check the name, right? Is the name? Where I check if it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
same?
yeah. They got the name. They have
Okay.
the same name. The only exception to that will be resource buildings because it makes sense that you could build 2 timber yards, but it doesn't make sense that
Like
you
Binhui
have
did.
2 marketplaces or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Right.
military places.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Now get to the second age.
First age. Start. Let me see. Is it recording here?
let's say I have this card. Okay, I get this because I
This is the cost.
this is the cost and I earn it here, so I can use this one to build that.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
but that
yeah,
doesn't
to
go
build
away.
this
You should
one.
always have that.
You-
So if something requires 2,
Yeah.
you can build that as well.
Okay, fine.
You can build every building as long as that building uses this resource.
Oh, I still need to deal them out.
Yeah.
Don't need to
Just
do
wait
that.
and
This what time possibly
yeah.
up this
So,
direction.
just
Okay, that's
when you
clockwise.
discard it, pass it the other way.
Wow, just good cards. Only good cards.
Does that mean I can pay 1 gold for
No.
any?
No. So that means that you get 1 gold for every brown card that you have
Okay.
and your
That's what I
neighbours
have.
have. So
And
it
the
would
right
be
hand.
worth 7.
Yeah.
So
7
when I need
is-
gold, I should.
But yeah, if you want to play it now, you get 7 gold straight away.
Oh, it's yellow card, right?
Yeah, yellows will almost always give you some gold bonus, either because of cheap discounts or.
So, okay, what's this 1 year now?
The
So
same.
that does is that's exactly the same. Is you get 1 gold per brown card that you have pointing downwards, and then your left and right have. So,
So
you
you
would
have
get 2 plus 3, so it's also 7.
So you. That's
Okay.
good.
So and you
Okay.
get that instantly. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Later on, there might be some that have like a number of cards and then a gold reward and a victory point reward. Victory point is the count at the end, but the gold is the count currently.
Okay. So
Okay.
have I better choose?
Mm.
Yeah, I choose.
Okay. This way. This. Oh, this way.
no,
This
no,
way.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
So we refill our card.
Yeah.
This is the card I'm not paying.
Sure.
So I done. Second age is all that I can do using this.
You can't. Yeah.
No, just
But
next
still,
age.
that's quite a good one to do it with.
So
It was quite expensive.
I
this one.
had this card before and it's dispensary, and now this is dispensary card. So,
So
I can
that's-
use it and don't pay
that's- yeah.
anything. That's fine.
So we are looking the next cards, right?
So next time I will, if I choose lodge or arena, I don't pay anything.
Yeah.
So I choose this one, so I'll get.
So
Oh, is that what you did in the last turn?
No.
yeah, he choose now.
Wait, I'm confused. 1, 2.
Did you get from
Did you
last
just
turn?
play that just before?
Yes.
Just last turn?
Just now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Give him
Sorry.
the money.
So 7. Wait, no, everyone's getting on too fast now. Everyone slow down. Stop.
Stop.
Okay. I have a card unrevealed. But you all have revealed cards.
Yeah, we opened this.
So I need to know because
How
either
many-
you didn't just
How many
I just
cards?
revealed.
wait. No one's saying anything. Okay. Take the cards back. How many cards do you have in the pile that you've just passed on?
6. I have 6 on hand.
I have 6.
6.
Say the past 6
Okay,
to you.
right.
And you
Everybody
just-
has 6.
Okay.
right?
So no.
I have 6. I haven't
What
okay.
is that
okay,
one?
Okay. Put everything. Put them down. Okay. So you pay 1 to build that. You are playing that, so you get 7 gold.
7 or.
Well, play it.
From here.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't count because Binhui's built that just now.
Okay.
So because they're in the same turn, it doesn't count anything. Okay. Right. Wait. Put your cards down. So everybody now in their hand
6 cards.
should have
6 card.
6 cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we just progressed faster than. Okay.
So if I pay 1, I'm gonna get 1 this.
Yeah.
Can I pay 2 and get 2?
Not of the same. Only you can only buy 1 of the resources. He has. So he only has 1 wood to sell, so you can't buy 2 wood from him.
Yeah.
But you could buy a wood and a clay.
Or what about here? Can I get
Yeah.
1 here and 1 here?
Yes, but that would
Yeah.
actually 3. 1 to him and 2
2 to me.
Because you only
Oh,
have this.
Yeah.
many.
You only have this
So
direction.
you can only buy the resources that they have in the same limitations that they have.
Yeah.
But you can buy as many at a time
Yeah.
of what's in there. So I could buy, if I wanted to, I could buy 3 bricks from Mina, but it would cost me 6 gold.
Yes. That's fine.
Okay. Sure.
So we're gonna reveal now.
I'm buying your. What is? Pay
paper.
Yeah. Sure.
So to
You
build
want for this.
to build this one, I have the resources. This,
Sure. Yeah.
this.
If you have the resources, then you build it.
But you need to pay one.
That he has already paid at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you don't need to every time you pay the one
Yes,
go.
that's fine.
Okay, so have you picked one?
Yeah, I revealed this. So what is this?
This is
That
Nothing.
gives
basic
you that.
resource.
Luxury, special resource.
I have, okay.
So you have two.
I have two now.
Why you want?
Because she needs to later on.
Oh right, yeah, okay. I was like, why two special resources? Okay, sorry. Oh now you pick one. You already pick one.
Okay.
Needed
Just
two.
slow down, because
Wait.
Yeah, sorry.
wait.
It's like the first time when I played like, wait.
She wants me to do some milkshake.
I don't know how to do milkshake.
What?
Well, milkshake.
Just pour it from the jug into the mug. It's already
He's
made.
he's closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're the one that's getting antsy and rushing people. Okay, is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Now you can reveal your cards.
So here I'm
I
buying
won't go to the bank.
one your
One,
Stone.
two,
Two.
and I need this
One wood.
here.
Yeah, you can pay one gold to him. Or pay one gold to me. He has lots of money. He will win you. I have
Yeah,
no
No,
idea.
she's winning.
Trading
How?
post is here.
Just right.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
You can buy two. Alright,
I
alright.
just only
Yeah,
have
just
one more.
Everyone get the card.
Okay, okay. Alright.
Okay. Is it next time? Did you do this? Build this one.
Yes.
Okay.
God, hurry up.
Hey.
Mina, hurry!
Let's go, let's go.
Mina, Mina!
Alright, let's go.
Right. So this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I have
I need to pay one to the bank.
I need to pay the two
7
Two.
gold to me?
to build this one.
7 gold.
3, 4,
And I'm
5.
gonna pay you one. So give me one.
So I have enough sufficient resource, so I don't need to pay
Yeah.
anything. But I remember I had one -1 military. influence.
Because we
Oh,
found
he
out that
lost
he
one.
had lost it, we just
Okay.
it was a draw.
But why he still have one?
Because
he
he's
get
still
one.
four,
from me.
four.
Okay, that's one.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are we doing now? Get
We're
card?
picking up our 3 cards and doing it.
Did you build this thing?
Yeah, I beat this one, but I paid for it. Actually, I had this card, so I
Yeah,
don't
well-
need to.
Yeah.
Did you pay for him?
Yeah, I paid
You can
one.
get back.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So if I choose one, can I sell it now?
Yeah, if you,
Yeah.
because you just have to do it with the card, but with that card you can discard it as well. No, just put it in this.
So if I sell this,
I'll give you 3 gold, yeah,
Yeah.
and it goes in the discard pile.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
alright.
This I put it here.
Okay, I pay 1 gold for this one.
Okay. And you sold your cards, you get
Yeah.
3.
Okay, now get one. Right.
Just, okay, right, is everyone? So then with your next 2, choose one, discard one.
Discard one. So this is the one you pick, right? Okay, build one.
Just wait.
Why you don't ask him, right?
Well, because he's new, so it doesn't matter.
It's not new.
Including me.
You're looking for greys.
Um,
Right.
I don't have any.
Discard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm selling.
Okay.
Okay, so you're selling. And building
Anyway, it's
a
going
wonder.
to.
I'm building my numbers on.
That's for me, that's for you. You also build your wonder. What do you do?
Did you, what's your code?
Okay.
I'm gonna
I have this one,
Yeah.
and I have to pay 1 gold
Sure.
to her to use this one,
Okay.
and I can build it. Right?
Alright.
Military!
Okay, so
I lost both.
you lost both. I won
Waste.
both. So minus 1 for
Wasted.
you. Minus 1. 2 for me.
I lost
Minus
both.
2 for you. This is for you for beating Mina and you. You lost both of yours. You won both of yours. Is that right? Have I done everyone's military?
Yeah.
Don't put those at
No,
the side.
just,
yeah, 'cause they're-
Discarded.
no, yeah, don't put them away because they need to stay in the middle. Because some people have access to this discard pile.
Okay. Some people who she has.
If she,
If she
that
build
builds
the
her wonder.
wonder.
Okay.
Can I choose?
Yeah, that allows you to when you build that.
But you need to build it. You need to like put one
Yeah,
card
yeah,
in
yeah.
this.
okay. I'm
That
gonna do it.
when you build that wonder, you can go through and choose any of these buildings.
Yeah.
Pay it for free.
So
Okay.
when do we build?
You just
Anytime.
any-
well, you
We
can
have
take it
enough
instead of
time.
building a card or selling it. You can put it under your wonder instead. That's the third option with the cards.
Instead of building here, you are discarding here. Like
Did you
discarding.
Because
Yeah.
you always have to in your
Oh,
turn. You always have to
really?
do something with take a card out of the hand and do something with it. You can build what's on the card. You can use it with your wonder. Or you can sell it.
You can do it.
Yeah, I can do it.
A guy was working and his boss came. I just received a call, and I'm sorry to tell you, your grandmother, your mother-in-law just died. And the guy, oh. And the boss said, if you want to go home, you can. And the guy said, I never could do it. Why? Job first, pleasure after.
Pressure.
So Mina, so what? I means you can build this building for free. If this
Forum.
building form.
But
The
that
forum.
was an H2 building, so you missed that.
Oh.
Because Mina.
I think that,
Now I built the forum.
okay. He
Okay.
built the forum.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get it means like this, these things like let's
These
say-
things I can build for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like for me, like I can
what?
buy the
These
special
things.
resources
Uh-huh.
from you
I can
guys
do it for free.
just for
But-
one gold.
Yes.
But
This is oh yeah.
And I also like
You can build this for
Yeah,
if it's
for
they'll all
free.
be in this age.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this.
What do you mean build
and
for free?
this.
No.
As in
Yeah,
you don't.
the
Without saying
right,
the
the right
resource.
bottom is
Because
always for free.
Yeah.
If you've
you
got
have
it,
the
Oh,
discount.
you like you can build observation, pay nothing.
observatory,
So here
yeah,
you can
without
put
paying.
fortifications without paying. But it tells you at the top, so just sit.
Why did you look at the back? I
Oh,
couldn't.
just to check. I just want to tell you whether, if they were all from age, any basically any free building that is on an age 1 card,
You need some cards.
Two. In the box. Here in this one. It's by mistake. No. It's not here.
You asked me to pick it to the three.
yeah, I know that was on purpose. That. No. Sake.
Okay. Shuffle again.
Yeah.
No,
No.
because they would have been shuffled, wouldn't they?
But okay.
It doesn't matter. Just assume they were shuffled at the bottom of the pack. I don't know what they were anyway. Yeah, okay. Oh, now you pass back to your left.
So if I want to build this one,
You
You
need
have
to.
well, yeah, you just basically choose a card,
any card.
any card that's there, and rather than building it, you just place it under your thing. Yeah, just but wait until.
And I can build this one by using
Yeah.
that. And I pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to your left.
To finish?
Okay, so
Alright.
review.
So you put yours just sort of
Yeah.
under, yeah.
So here I don't have the
Stone.
Stone. Binhui has.
And that's count at the end.
Yeah,
Do you have this? No? Okay.
No, I don't have the. He
Do
has
you
this
have?
one.
Okay, I'll give you 2 gold to buy.
We are already the next cards.
Oh, wait.
No,
I didn't
Betul
pay
is still
yet.
resolving her card.
So I need to
Oh,
pay
sorry.
you for 1 this and you 2. Because I
Okay.
don't have
Is that, are you done?
Yes.
Alright.
Distraction.
Yeah.
Oh, Binhui has. You don't need to pick it right now. The what?
No, it's fine, just.
Mina today is 45 RPM.
45 APM.
45 RPM.
What does it mean?
Nobody here is old. I'm the only old one. Before, when you used to have
It needs
LP,
revolutions per minute. It's a mid-
so you could choose the speed of the song. So you could.
33 and a third.
33 or 45.
Or 75.
No, I had just 45.
Yeah, well, you can also
Yeah.
have 75.
So you could choose the speed, but you needed to. It's the one that you needed to place the ink exactly between the. Have you ever used this
Yes, I have
LP?
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know my record player?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just different speeds.
Need to pay you one gold for you.
This
I
one,
paid one.
For you.
to
What
build
you
this.
paying 1 gold for?
This one.
What?
I'm not paying this one.
Okay.
Gosh, you just claim.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, right.
Because
Can I
there are two resources that I
choose
don't
some
have.
from you? Okay.
Thank you. Gray. You don't have gray. Who doesn't have gray?
Oh my god, fell. Yes. I already have yes. Okay.
Does this mean I can get all
You
three
get
or
victory
one?
points. No, so you get victory points based on the total number of all of those cards. So,
Okay.
so
No.
a lot for your browns. What's the other colours?
One.
Is that purple?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So and then one for playing this card. So that's fairly good for you. It's
But I
at
don't
least
have-
going to be 6. But it's at the end of the game, so if you build more purple cards, you're going to get more
Yeah,
points.
so far. Okay. But I have to pay to buy the resource.
Mm,
Mhm.
just wait, I'll just put it here.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm starting this card.
Sure. And I get 3 gold.
And I have this one, and I have to pay 1 here.
I pay 2 to buy the. Hmm, you don't have. Okay, then you have. Okay, I do it 4.
Okay.
Because you have the 4 total.
Mhm.
Okay, I discard this card.
Just wait. Okay. Right. So you're discarding 3.
So are we revealing?
Here.
2 for your play. So that's 2 gold.
Oh, I received it straight away.
Wait, so this means like my neighbor is negative will get 1 point,
Yeah.
right, for me. You guys always win.
This is probably useless to you.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to build become my wonder.
Well, that's good for me.
That's why I build my wonder.
Yeah, it's good for me.
Yes.
You
because-
building your wonder is good for me. See? More victory points for me.
That's good.
You say we can't build the same building, right?
Yeah.
So,
No.
You can't.
okay, I discard.
Okay, he
Wait,
discards this one.
just
Okay.
Oh, right.
Will. Okay.
I ain't rushing
Where
it.
the card?
6 for me.
And this is the last card, right?
Yeah.
What if I have 2 sets? I have 20 points.
Huh? It will be 14 plus
Okay.
4 plus 4 plus 4.
Get one, discard one.
So it'll be 26. Because you get, that's worth 4, that's worth 4, and that's worth 4. It's a 7 at 7.
There's so many signs.
Brain. I'm a
Discard.
brain guy.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't have this one.
Okay, we just discard again.
Again.
So you're
Okay.
discarding both.
Mhm.
Right. So, everyone play.
Mhm.
I'm building my wonder. You get 3 for discarding. I get 4 for building my wonder. And you get 1 for your glass.
I got this because I have been out for
But
some.
you know,
I gave up. When you bought that one, I gave up going to military. When we bought this one,
Yeah.
you know, I gave up.
And I need to just more than you him as now, so
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
for me
find
it's
small.
impossible. It came a lot of 3, 3, 3, but it's not worth it, you know.
Okay.
And just.
And
I
it's
want
minus
more.
1 again to me, or
Yeah.
minus
One, one.
an increase?
Always minus 1.
Always minus 1. Okay.
Okay, military.
This military is screwing me.
Yeah,
My
me too.
military
I wasted my card here. I
is a
shouldn't have.
victory.
Or at least I bought just one when I saw the word buy.
Binhui's 2 victories.
You gave him just 1 minus 1?
Yes, I know. I'm doing.
Ah, okay.
Just one.
I only have to do.
Faster, please.
No battle. You
Rainbows.
win both. -1.
I didn't want to be Betu's later. She's too belligerent.
based.
Queen
Alright.
of War.
Yeah.
Everyone done?
Yeah.
Done. Now it's the part that
Can I have a pen, please?
Mina. Where?
Okay,
Okay,
On the
now
shelf,
we really understand what's going on. So how we can calculate this point.
Now it's where Will comes.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Alright, we'll
All
start
right.
with Jonathan.
Okay.
Why me?
Because.
You want to be the last one.
Because it's your
Oh, fine,
birthday.
we'll start with. Yeah.
Okay, done that.
Alright, how many
Alright.
military points did you get? -4.
Minus 4.
How much gold did you get rounded down divided by 3?
3.
How many points did you get from your wonder?
10.
How many points did you get from your blue cards?
Blue.
No,
No.
I didn't know even existed blue cards.
How many points did you get from your yellow cards?
5.
no,
Ah, 7, right?
How
And what about this 5?
no,
No,
that's
that's
gold.
Victory points,
okay,
2.
2.
1 per brown
The-
card.
Okay.
Brown.
The victory point is this green
Yeah.
crown. Okay.
And from your purple points, what colour is that?
Brown.
Brown.
So 1, 2. No, that's not
Ah,
yellow.
no, neighbors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's the reason that I bought this. I remember.
And your science, did you get those 2?
Yeah.
26.
Please.
A
100.
respectable score.
Yeah.
30, 46,
Alright.
49 minus 4,
45.
5.
How we calculate this green part?
Ah, okay, so green is like symbols squared, so that's 60, 4, 4, and 4,
Oh, okay.
so it's 12. And then each set of 3 different ones is worth 7, so that's plus 14 for 2
Ah,
sets.
you will need to count.
Yeah.
Okay, so Binhui, military
16
16, gold divided by 4,
and 4.
points from your wonder, 15.
That's 15.
Holy.
Blue cards,
6.
6.
yellow cards, no.
No problem.
Purple,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
Oh, yeah.
7.
Wow, Binhui.
And any science? None. So 31, 35,
真的
Yeah, because of this military killed me.
Okay, military
He
points.
screwed me. This military.
-3.
Minus 3.
-3.
Gold.
4.
4.
Points from Yolanda.
This one?
10.
10.
All of them.
Points from blue.
Wow.
What?
A lot. 10, 15,
19.
19.
Points from yellow.
Okay.
What is this?
Yeah,
No,
well, let's
no.
start with this one.
No, none from
no.
yellow.
It's
That's
a
gold.
There's no green,
Gold.
green
Ah.
crown.
Okay,
Jesus
every
Christ.
time I'm doing the same.
Did you have any purple cards?
No.
Yeah.
No.
And then any points from green? Just one.
Yeah, 1
Okay.
point.
Okay. 31. 31.
Okay.
That'll be my first time.
Military.
10, 15.
You
15.
get
Gold.
7 from green card. You have only 6.
No. So each set of
So
3
1, 2,
Oh,
Seven.
is
Okay.
worth
three.
7. So that's 2 sevens.
2.
Plus then 4 and 4 and 4 for the two. So gold
2. Just 2. So this is 1, this is 1.
points. Wanda. 10.
10,
From blue.
3.
Yellow. None.
No,
Purple.
no, I don't.
Green.
So,
So 5.
5.
Which is 2 squared.
yeah, okay,
That's
I know.
15, 30, 35.
Mm.
So if we're beating this time.
I didn't get much points this time. This is -5 already.
Minus
This military
Yeah.
didn't help us at all.
3.
3.
Points from Yolanda. 10.
10.
Blues.
And this
No,
is
that's
position. Not that good. Let me see the other one.
Yellows. None.
Not good as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, red.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
3, 3, 6,
Greens.
No, 18.
Ah.
18.
Okay, what is this now?
18. Yeah,
Why are you getting 18?
No.
Why 18?
9, 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 7.
Okay, that's
18.
what I was thinking. Yeah. I got
Why this count 7?
Okay, so the
Yeah,
best,
additional.
if she chooses is this one.
It's
She
this
gets
one.
7
Ah.
plus 1. So that, and then that adds to this 10.
Mm.
It's 18.
Mm.
Whereas if she'd done it like this,
But it counts just one.
No, it's like I can choose like this one, so there will be a set.
because if she has this as this symbol, she gets the 3 of
So
them.
this counts as one card of one of these
Yeah,
symbols.
one of those
Okay.
is as such.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's the best. If you
So
choose
you
that, that's
choose
the
this
most
one.
points.
Yeah.
With these 2 is a set. That's 7.
Yeah.
It's a set.
Plus
8,
1 for
9.
this.
No, this is 9, right?
Oh,
Because it's
okay.
two
You
squares.
can you can use it twice or more than
Yeah,
once. Okay.
9, 10,
Mm.
10 plus like this.
So
Civilization
18,
good.
would you say?
Yeah, not really great.
36, 42, 52, 55, minus 5, 50. Not so great.
Not so great. You know, because everybody is playing well.
My reds. 17. Gold.
Blues.
9. 10. From 4. Yellows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3, 8.
Oh, he won't.
Purple. 1, 2, 3, 9.
How I get point from yellows?
So this here gives me a point for every yellow card that I have, and a point for every Sage I want.
Yeah, okay.
Greens, 10. So 20, 38, 46, 50, 67.
Oh, good. She got 67. Well
Yeah.
done. Well done.
Is that prime number? 67?
Yeah, he's.
Is it a prime number?
So what?
Prime number?
Prime number.
Yeah.
Do you see
Yeah.
it? Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's not as good
Yeah.
as your 75 last time.
No, 75 is not nice. So it's nice. It's private.
Well done.
Okay, now we can have a snack.
Mina normally beats me. So.
Now you take over. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Well, it screwed me this military, and also what else? What happened wrong here? What I did wrong?
Based on your score, you did good for science, but I think at the expense of other things.
What was missing? My civilization like of what?
Military.
Military.
Just military.
Just military. Quality.
On blue cards.
Blue cards.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Blue cards.
If you got some blue cards, you would have done a lot better because every blue card that you got would have been another maybe 4 or 5
Okay.
points.
Yeah. True.
You basically need to specialise in 2 things.
Oh, there's a lot of coins.
And I
So
did
military
this
and
one.
science, or I did military and merchants.
Get the purple card out.
Oh yeah.
No, but yeah. Okay. Military and gold, right? Military and yellow cards.
Yeah.
You specialize.
Whereas Mina went for science, but didn't quite pull it off as well as you. So her science wasn't. I mean, it was pretty good, 18, but and she'd had some blues, but then she didn't have any military.
And also because you're building so many things, you pay him lots of gold. He has.
It also
lots of
doesn't
gold.
help that everybody built their wonder. Normally, most people don't. Build
I think you bought from him more than I, because I was buying from Binhui.
Yeah, but I
And
was buying
Binhui
from
was
you.
buying from me.
No, nobody really bought from me very much.
So, how you got so much money? Yeah.
And because of the yellow cards,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
was focusing on
From
yellow.
here.
Yellow is how to get
Yeah,
money.
yellow cards, yeah.
Get the purple card out from the stage 3.